North Korea has removed 2 missiles from launch sites on the country's east coast. Now, it could signal an easing of tensions on the peninsula, but there are still no guarantees Pyongyang won't strike at any time. American officials say the withdrawn missiles were moved to an area where they are no longer an imminent threat. It follows weeks of concern that the North was ready for a test launch.
A recent long-range missile test by North Korea, which added to heightened tensions about the country's nuclear ambition. But now the US says that North Korea has removed other missiles from launch sites on its east coast, ending fears that another such test could be imminent. The revelation came just hours after the South Korean Prime Minister laid a wreath at Arlington National Cemetery in America on a visit to mark the 60th anniversary of the US-South Korean alliance. She'll hold talks with President Obama later, which are expected to focus on the North Korean threats. But so far, a senior US official has said that it's too early to celebrate the removal of those missiles, given North Korea's unpredictable behavior. North Korea's young leader, Kim Jong-un, was pictured on state TV on Monday enjoying a concert to mark the country's Labor Day celebrations. But Pyongyang has been angered by joint US-South Korean military drills. This latest decision, though, could indicate a lowering of those tensions.
Withdrawn missiles have an estimated range of between 2,500 and 4,000 kilometers. That would put Japan and the U.S. Pacific island of Guam within their reach. The North Koreans were reacting to new United Nations sanctions and joint military drills between U.S. and South Korean forces. But U.S. officials say the imminent threat of a launch appears to have subsided.
Since the end of the Korean War in 1953, North and South have been divided by this 4-kilometer wide, 250-kilometer long strip of land, the demilitarized zone. Despite its name, it's the most heavily fortified border in the world.
Can you see the landmine sign? Yeah. You know, during Korean War, we spread 1 million landmine in the DMZ area. So far, we got rid of 10% of the original.
The DMZ is a symbol of a divided nation. South Koreans are not allowed beyond a certain point, and the nearby Dorzon railway station, which once linked the two countries, is now a tourist attraction. The DMZ has been the scene of several deadly skirmishes over the years.
Both South and North Korea have concentrated their forces near the border, around 60 to 70% of their troops. The probability of war is low, but as tensions rise, the risk of an accident increases, because both countries are extremely sensitive.
There's a new warning of conflict. The North Korean military has threatened to take action if exercises by the US and South Korean navies spill over into its territorial waters, even if just a single shell crosses the sea border. North Korea's state-run news agency issued a statement saying this: the prevailing situation goes to prove that they are persisting in their premeditated military provocations in a bid to push the present state of war into an actual war.